Strength training mindset. On the outside, it looks all Hulk smash and aggression, but on the inside, it is the creamy nougat zen of mindfulness. And it is exactly what you need if you want to start lifting heavier. I mean, an intelligently designed program comes first, of course, but what if you've been doing your intelligently designed progressive strength training program and you just feel like you're not getting it? Is there something that strength training athletes have that you don't? Better muscle fibers for strength, better limb length for strength? Maybe they do. Maybe they're at a physical or biological advantage. But there's one thing that you can have that every good strength training athlete has, and that is the right mindset for strength training. And it is very different than an endurance mindset. If you've ever been an endurance athlete or have done endurance type activities, long steady state type of cardio, where you kind of have this out of body transcendental experience where you're like getting the body moving, but your mind is far away doing something else, that's wonderful for endurance. And it is terrible for strength training, and vice versa. So when you do your strength training, getting in the proper mindset for strength training is crucial. And that mindset is all about right here, right now, being absolutely present in the moment and in your body. You don't ignore what's happening in your body. You actively contract the muscles. It is about mind-body connection, mind-body awareness, getting full engagement with your muscle fibers, the brain-body connection. And because of this connection, it can be strenuous. This is why you will often see people who are lifting very heavy going, ah, right? Because they are in the moment. They are actively trying to engage, trying to get the whole body to contract, to move the weight, to get it going. And while this might sound horrible and painful, it's actually a wonderful experience, and something that I think everyone should experience is that presentness, that oneness in your body, that ability to cognitively contract the muscle fibers. When I was just getting into fitness, before I was able to feel my muscle fibers working, I remember doing so many things and just kind of going through the motion, and I tried to like see what it looked like, and I couldn't feel the muscles working. In fact, one of the first bodybuilders that I took advice from, which was this, he was this classic bro guy, right? Real muscly, real aggro, but a total sweetheart on the inside. And I said, I just am not feeling what I'm supposed to be doing on the bench press. I don't feel like, I don't understand what's happening. It just feels hard. And he says, oh, just imagine you got a pencil and you're squeezing it between your pecs. And this absolutely baffled me. I couldn't feel my pectoral muscles. Further into my strength training, I found that I began to get soreness in the armpit area where the pectoral muscle begins. And later, as I became more advanced with my strength training, I was able to feel the muscle fibers in the center of my pectoral muscles. And then finally, I was able to understand what he meant by squeezing, as if there was a pencil between my pecs. But it took time, it took awareness, and it took a lot of deliberate mind-body connection. So regardless of where you are on this continuum, whether you can already feel the individual muscles contract and contract them at will, this is part of the reason why I'm such a big fan of flexing. It's not just about vanity, although you know your vanity is valid, and I thoroughly encourage you to flex in front of the mirror. The other purpose of flexing is to create those neurological connections, create that mind-body control, that oneness with your muscle fibers through thought, okay? All of these things are important. So strength training mindset, you want to be present in the moment. Don't allow your mind to drift. You don't want to start thinking about like, dropping off the kids at school, or, what you're going to cook for dinner, or what you got to do for work. And I have seen so many times when injuries happen in strength training, it is because people's mind begins to drift. You can let your mind drift for repetitive tasks that take no cognitive ability, like, running, like jogging, that kind of thing. Once you are well practiced in the thing, cycling, any kind of repetitive, long, steady movement that you're going to be doing, yes, you can let your mind drift for that. For strength training, you do not want any mental drift. You want to be fully present, fully aware, thinking about the muscle contraction, thinking about the feeling, right? And thinking about crushing that grip, about going through the range of motion. You want to be fully present in that moment with your strength training. So the next time you do a bicep curl or a shoulder press or a squat, really be present in the moment. Think about not only what it's supposed to look like, which might be the only thing you get to go on when you're first beginning, right? But also, where are you feeling it? Are you contracting everything in the body to help that muscle that is working? When you're squatting, you're not just working the quads, right? You're working the glutes. You're making sure that the heels are pressing into the floor. You're thinking about all these things. You're crushing it with your entire soul, with your entire being. That is strength training. Fully present, fully in the moment. And if you make vocal noises and articulations because you're so present in your body that you just go, ah, that's okay. That's part of strength training. It's okay to make those vocal articulations as you're going through the movements, as you're crushing everything. Even your lungs want to help you out, okay? So it's very different. It's very different than the escapism that you want to be in for your endurance mindset. For your strength training mindset, you want to be fully present in each and every rep and push yourself to the maximum while paying attention. If you push yourself to the max while you're paying attention, you will get stronger. If you push yourself to the max while being distracted, you will get injured. Go ahead and let me know in the comments how you get into the right mindset for strength training. What is your favorite strength training exercise? And I'm Coach Melanie Black. If you want more training with me, go to www.thenerdgym.com, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.